how it ends up holding such a dark secret. It really sets up the core tension, doesn't it? This idea that a dream, a fresh start, can just shatter so quickly.
It makes you question everything. Trust what you think you see.
Exactly. Your perception. It's like this beautiful image gets smashed by a hidden, darker truth underneath. Cognitive dissonance, really.
So the story centers on Raja Raghuvanshi. He's described as someone who, always believed in fairy tales.
A romantic.
Very much so. He thought love could ease life's struggles. Then he meets Sonam.
And things move fast.
Apparently very fast. Maybe too quickly, as some observers noted. But Raja, he was just filled with hope.
Consumed by it.
Yeah. So he plans this honeymoon in Meghalaya. He imagines the mist, the waterfalls, the hills, witnessing their promises. It's almost painful how hopeful he was.
Shows how vulnerable that hope can make us, right? When we project all our desires onto someone else.
Definitely. How do you square that idealized view with, the complexities of people?
That's the question, because those hills, they ended up remembering something very different.
Tragically, yes. On May 23rd, Raja just vanished, gone, into that rain-soaked landscape.
And Sonam, the bride.
She seemed to vanish too, like the mist. But then, 6 days later, she turns up in Ghazipur.
Not as a grieving widow, I take it.
Not at all. As a suspect.
Wow. That's a huge... From bride to suspect in under a week.
It completely twists the narrative, doesn't it? And our ideas about grief, innocence, it all gets challenged.
Absolutely. Perception just flips based on new information.
So the police account, it claimed she confessed, alleged the love was a lie.
Oh, man.
They said her heart was actually with an old flame, Raj Kushwaha. And somewhere between the wedding vows and this betrayal, a murder was planned.
Planned during the honeymoon.
That's what was alleged. 3 men apparently called into that supposedly sacred place to kill him, to silence this dreamer.
God, that's cold.
But what makes it even more complex is this observation that kept coming up. Even the truth sounded fractured. It wasn't straightforward.
Which points to something deeper, right? Beyond just a simple motive. It connects to what the Deputy General of Police, Yudhishisha Nangrang, observed.
Right. During the crime recreation in Sora, people were watching, horrified.
Yeah, because Sora hadn't seen a murder in decades, apparently. And now this.
And Nangrang quietly said something really profound. We are not convinced it was just a love triangle. How can hatred grow faster than love in just days of marriage?
That hits hard. It suggests there's more to human psychology here than the obvious explanation. A real enigma.
And another heartbreaking detail. Raja reportedly fought back. He didn't die silently. His hands showed courage.
So even in the end...
He fought back in his hometown, his mother. She still lights a lamp, Adaya, every evening. Talks to the son she lost.
Oh, that's devastating.
Keeps his wedding photo nearby. Not, to remember the betrayal, but the joy in his eyes before.
It's those quiet acts of remembering. That's the real impact, isn't it? Beyond any court case.
Exactly.
And Sonam, what happened with her?
Well, she would face the courts, but as one reflection noted, no sentence could really measure the wound she left.
Not just for the family.
No, it says it was a wound in the idea of love itself. So Sora keeps raining, the waterfalls are still there, tourists still visit.
But for those who know the story.
For those who remember Raja Raghuvanshi, those hills are different, forever changed, etched with this memory that makes you question trust, intimacy, everything.
It really brings us back to that haunting question from DGP Nangrang.
It does. How can hatred grow faster than love in just days of marriage? Think about that. What does this fractured truth tell us about the unexpected depths? Maybe the darkness that can surface in relationships.
Yeah. What does it make you, listening right now, think about the stories we tell ourselves, the ones we choose to believe, especially when reality clashes so violently with them?
Something to definitely ponder. Welcome to the deep dive. Okay, let's set the scene. Imagine these beautiful, really rain-soaked hills in Sora, Meghalaya.
Oh yeah, famous place. Mist,